Alright, so I'm on the Minecraft loading screen, and already I can see that there's been some changes. Of course, you know, the mangrove swamp. There's a bee in that corner, and I can see that there's a frog. But it looks like they changed the mud. Look, it's actually not 1 block deep this time. There's also moss and tropical fish. Alright, so I'm doing a single biome world, and I'm just gonna do the mangrove swamp so we can, you know, see what it looks like without having to find a good one. Alright, so I'm in the world. This looks cool. I haven't actually seen like the previous snapshots, so oh my. Oh, that looks sick. Oh my, okay. Let's get a spyglass real quick. By the way, this is snapshot 22W15A. So, alright, this looks pretty cool. How there's like a mountain here. It's just mangrove swamp, but of course I don't think that would actually generate in a real game. I mean, it could, I guess, but since this is a single biome world, it's probably not gonna happen in like an actual game. Like most of these, like this. I mean, this could happen, I guess, maybe. This looks, but yeah, they actually changed the mud and how it spawns. It's not just like 1 block deep, because that was so ugly. Like you would be walking around and then you would see just a small indent into the ground, and it'd just be like there'd be dirt below it, and it looks disgusting. Because I don't know if you know this, but like dirt and mud, they don't look good together. I mean, they just kind of like, all right, but well, now there's moss on these like mangrove roots, I think. Yeah, so there's moss on these now, which is pretty cool. It gives it more of like a swamp feeling, I guess. And based off of what I was seeing in like previous videos of like these snapshots, you know, it was harder to walk around in, but now it's a little bit more clear. But from the top, it still looks like it's really dense because, yeah, because the trees that are higher up have roots that expand higher, so you can kind of have a little bit more room walking around, which is nice because, you know, I'm trying to explore it. And what looks really cool though is like these caves, like the stone and the mud mixed together actually looks really nice, and you could use that for some good builds. But yeah, this is the mangrove swamp changes right now. I still think they should maybe add a little bit more, like maybe like some sort of like special plant or something, because like right now it seems like it's on the plain side still. It's like, you know, the tropical fish and stuff here adds vibrance, I guess, but like I just feel like there's still a big chunk missing. So if there was something like cattails maybe, then that would look nice. If there were plants like cattails maybe, like I mean, this looks like a cattail, right? The green panes and then the candle on top, or you could have the sea pickle. Either way, they both look like cattails, and I think that they should actually just add that, because like I think that they should actually just like add that as a plant entirely, because like it would look really cool for the swamp. And maybe they could add a different type of lily pad, like if we get warp trap doors, maybe like this, where there's like the lily pad here, maybe not blue of course, because it'd be a lily pad, and then like a flower on top, but maybe like a pink flower, or like kind of like the spore blossom, you know. And I think that would be really cool. Alright, so some things that got added in the previous snapshot, 22W14A, was these echo shards and the recovery compass. And so basically what the recovery compass does is basically just whenever you die, if you grab one of these, it'll point to where you last died. And yeah, it's pretty cool. But right now I haven't died anywhere, so it's kind of just spinning. But these echo shards, I mean, that's really what they're used for. That's pretty much it. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. The recovery compass actually looks really cool too. Like you could actually use this for maybe some designing and or like decoration. But two big things that changed in this snapshot is, well, first of all, not the alley really, but I just wanna look at it because I haven't actually seen it. And I mean, it makes a kind of cool noise. Let me just kill you. Okay, yeah, so that's death noise is kind of weird. What if you heard it? Oh. Yeah, anyways, these are kind of cool. I haven't actually seen these like actually work in a game, so this actually looks really cool. But yeah, something really big that changed, and I think this should actually stay in the game, is the warden. So let me get in a better area. Alright, well that didn't really clear up the area that much, but it's fine, because I mean, basically what the warden does is, let's say you go into survival. There we go. That's a new achievement, by the way, sneak 100, which is, you know. So basically what this does, let's say, basically let's just say you do that. He starts charging at you, and let's say you go into creative real quick. So we're in survival right now. We're just gonna build around so he hears us, but he's not gonna be able to reach us. So, you know, what is he gonna do? First of all, he's gonna get mad. Yeah, like he's mad right now. He's kind of just staring at us. Let me go over. Yep, here we go. He does that. He demolishes you with some sort of like sonic boom thing. Basically, he has a ranged attack now, which I think that should stay in the game because, you know, that makes the warden even harder, which would also mean that they have to make which also means that they would have to make the ancient city loot, more valuable, though, which they haven't really been doing. If the warden becomes a more difficult boss, then, they're gonna need to, like, up the loot, maybe to, like, diamonds or something, or at least, like, gold and iron or something like that, because right now, like, it's not worth it to go there, really, besides exploration, I guess. But, yeah, I mean, I think that should stay in the game, because all you could do to avoid it was just pillar up and then build away. Like, I mean, if you don't have blocks on you, I mean, you're kind of dead, but, yeah, that adds more difficulty. And with netherite armor on, it does about, like, half of your health still, so it's still really powerful. It's not one shot like the warden is, but, you know, that's because it's ranged. They gotta balance it out a little bit. And this cave looks cool. What the? But yeah, they changed that, and it's to any mob too, so it's not just a player, which is really cool. It doesn't do damage as groups though, so like it'll only be targeting one thing, and it'll only kill one thing, which is a little disappointing. But I guess it kind of makes sense, but not really. I feel like they should have a different death message. I feel like they should have a different death message for the warden too, because like when it just says you were slain by warden, it's not like unique. If the warden's like a boss basically, then it should say like, I don't know, demolished or something, or eradicated. I don't know, something cool like that, because like the wither. You know, the wither has slain in it, but also has, like, a shot from a wither skull and stuff like that. So I feel like that should be added on, and they should do something cool with the sonic boom. But yeah, I mean, this snapshot was pretty cool. They've also had, like, bug changes and small tweaks with other things, like, you know, the alley and stuff. But the only thing that they should really do now is maybe add something unique that you could get at the mangrove swamp. Now, I know there's mangrove wood, of course, the roots, the leaves, the mud, but maybe like a new plant, because it's basically just a swamp, but like modified to look way better. But maybe there should be a special plant here, like what I said earlier, the cattails, or I don't know, some sort of like lily pad, or a new type of vine, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, that's basically it. But yeah, I think this is like really going in the right direction. Maybe the only thing they need to do is add modifications of the other biomes listed, because, you know, they've done the mangrove swamp. In the concept art, there was also a birch forest, and I forgot the other one, but yeah, basically they should just start modifying a bunch of other biomes, because if the wild update is only the skulk area and the mangrove swamp, that's still a great deal, but like maybe they should add a little bit. So yeah,